So, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of HPCritical Doesn't Hold Up. I'm your host, Brandon, and today we are finally once again joined by Grayson.
What's up? Happy to be here again.
Oh yeah, I missed you, man. I missed having you onto this. So I'm glad that you can come back for another episode of this as we
Me,
continue our trek through
me
NES games.
love playing some old games because I will not play them on my own. So this is a
Yeah.
good way for us to explore some of Nintendo history.
Oh yeah, and we're going to some two. These are to be fair, to be sure, first party NES games, but they're more combat sports focused. One of them kind of went on to become, kind of a cult classic among Nintendo's history. Another one is basically just a meme, and we will explore that latter one soon. But yeah, we're gonna be playing both Punch Out as well as Pro Wrestling. Those are going to be our two NES games that we play for today. I think Punch Out's a bit higher up here. Let me actually scroll up a little bit, because I see Pro Wrestling right over here. But I think, let me just switch cameras real quick. Punch Out's a little bit higher. There it is. I
A lot
found
of
it.
a lot of these covers just kind of start to mix together when you're scrolling through them.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. Especially, yeah, because a
These
lot of
realistic ones.
yeah, especially the realistic ones. Punch Out's cover makes it not even look like in any like a Nintendo game.
Nintendo
Actually,
game.
a Nintendo game. Yeah, this is like it looks like just some third party shovelware sports game, but it's like not. But I guess that was like what they were going for with this title screen. But anyway, so Punch Out. Little history on this one for people who may not know this game. So this one is specifically called Punch Out featuring Mr. Dream. Now, Punch Out really doesn't have good titles. I'm just gonna say that right now. The actual Punch Out title is fine, but the original arcade game that started this series was called Punch Out, just Punch Out. Then there was an arcade sequel to that game called Super Punch Out, right? And then we got the NES game, which they partnered with Mike Tyson to make it. So that was called Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And then that copy, they couldn't keep selling that because they lost the license with Mike Tyson. So rather than renew it, they instead just reprinted it as Punch Out featuring Mr. Dream, which is the version we're playing because that's the only official version that Nintendo can continue to use for the NES. And then they did a Super Nintendo game that was called Super Punch Out, much like the arcade game that was also called Super Punch Out. But the thing is, most people call the NES game Punch Out because it had two different titles. In fact, if you look at the screen right now, the box just says Punch Out. So, even when I had to put this on Twitch, I had to just type it in as Punch Out. So I think, despite what I just said, that the NES official title is just collectively known as Punch Out. So there's two games that are known as Punch Out and two games that are known as Super Punch Out. And then the Wii comes out, and that Wii game is called just Punch Out.
Not confusing at all, right?
No, not at all confusing.
I mean,
But,
essentially, they are like the same game when it comes down to it, like the bare
sure,
bones structure. But yeah,
sure. Yeah, and to even go as further than that, let me take a quick sip.
was it really just called Punch Out? Oh yeah, it was. I thought it was kind of called Punch Out for like Wii or something like that. But you're right, it was just Punch Out.
A lot of people do
Not
call it
the
Punch Out Wii just for the sake of freaking, the making sure
parody.
no people know what you're talking about. But yeah, the actual title is just Punch Out. It's so bizarre, but yeah. So yeah, the title, the game series isn't great with its titles, but like you said, it is basically assuming the same thing. Now, title stuff aside, what is Punch Out? So Punch Out is essentially just it's exactly what you think it is. It's a boxing video game. Very arcade because it's an early game. It's not like your Fight Night games, which are like hyper realistic boxing and whatnot. This is very much like you're playing as the main character, Little Mac, and you're kind of like you have very simple punches and ducks, just kind of like fighting fighters that are like way above your weight class, but you can fight them anyway, and just kind of like beating them. It's a very much like learning patterns to defeat your opponents and such. You can't just throw punches randomly. You have to kind of like it takes several attempts against a certain fighter to like really get their patterns, I would say. Sometimes you can just wing it, but like most of the time you kind of do have to figure out the patterns of the fighter you're fighting against before you can like really beat them. And like Gray said, a lot of the games, like graphically, are obviously very different, but they follow the same basic structure where you're playing as Little Mac, this young underdog that's trying to become the WVBA World Champion, as in World Video Game Boxing Association. And that title's remained like even in the modern games, and I say modern because Punch Out Wii came out like 2009, so that's like a decade ago. Yeah, that game came back and died again, like. I would love a new one, honestly, but they all follow the same big structure. The Wii game was notable for including some fighters from Super Punch Out, but otherwise, it's essentially just a modern remake of like the original Punch Out. How many times can we see Punch Out in one stream? I'm gonna go ahead and
Little Mac is definitely the underdog because he's like 4'7", I think. He's supposed to be that tall.
Yeah, it's like
He's very small, very little guy.
Very small man, and then that's even exemplified by the fact that he fights like really tall boxers. So he just really looks like a tiny man in comparison to these giants he's fighting. But let's go ahead and read this description before we get started. As young boxer Little Mac, players have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to battle the big guys of the World Video Boxing Association circuit. Take them on one by one, starting with Skinny Glass Joe. Battle up through King Hippo and all the way to the WVBA champion himself. Players use their best jabs, hooks, and power uppercuts to knock out opponents, but must also dodge jaw-breaking blows by paying attention to subtle changes in their foe's body position. With great graphics, addictive action, and a touch of humor, this game will keep players entertained for hours. So, fun fact, the game is called, I guess officially it's called Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream. You have to, like, the funny thing about this game is you have to play it twice to, like, get to that dream match. You have to like fight everybody. The world champion is Super Macho Man, where in the Wii version they changed it to Mr. Sandman being the champion. But yeah, you have to do that circuit twice to get a chance to do the dream match. In Mike Tyson's Punch Out, that meant Little Mac had to fight against Mike Tyson himself. But again, when they changed to Mr. Dream, they had to just basically remove Mike Tyson and replace him with a new character called Mr. Dream, who fights exactly the same. We're not gonna get that far, which is why I'm mentioning it right now.
I can't believe Mike Tyson is in a Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like. Game.
Mike Tyson could be considered a Nintendo antagonist.
That is wild.
Alright. So here we go. Here's the title screen. This is 100% one of those games that uses a password system. If I was to hit continue, they would ask me to do a pass key. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm using the D-pad to move the menu. I was like pressing select, fully assuming that's how it would be for this game. But no, D-pad to move the menu, which is cool. So Gray... because I'm somewhat experienced with this game, I'm going to let you go first this time. I don't usually do this, but, like, I'm going to let you go first. So go ahead. Take it away.
I was hoping I would be able to just watch you and then come in and...
Nah. You can watch me after you take your attempts.
How do I select? Oh, okay, sorry.
Let's keep it clean. Now, come out boxing. So you're a Little Mac from Bronx, New York, age 17. Against Glass Joe 38. Fun fact, when Punch Out Wii came out, like Little Mac's aged the same in pretty much all the Punch Out games. So he was 17 in the Wii game as well. So when the Wii game came out, I was also 17-year-olds from Bronx, New York, so I felt like I really related to the character for that reason. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh man, I don't even know what buttons. Okay, let's see. God, he's so small.
So Glass Joe, you really don't need to wait for him. You can just like start boxing.
Yeah, he is always like the easiest one, right?
Yeah, Glass Joe's not bad at all. You can. He's gonna come in. Punch him as soon as he comes back. Okay, never mind. So if you hit up, you can do uppercuts, and then if you just don't hit up while you're pressing your buttons, then you just do body blows.
Dude.
Oh, you're gonna have to dodge some attacks to get yourself.
Wait, how? Oh shit!
You're at a heart meter, so you gotta dodge attacks now. Or you gotta dodge to get your health back. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I can like block too. Oh shoot!
All right, mash A and B. And Mario's the referee as well, which is a nice little Easter egg.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Like, Mario really did, like, have every job. Has every job, I guess.
Yup.
Did you see that Piranha Plant is going to be the new Doctor in Dr. Mario World?
What?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Watch, Mac. Dodge his punch, then counter punch. Make it quick. I want to retire. Yeah, Dr. Piranha Plant. It's so... I haven't played Dr. Mario World in, like, a long time. But I love... Oh, yeah. I still have notifications on Twitter just to see who gets added because I love seeing who they just give Doctor Coats to. And this is probably one of the crazier ones so far.
That is wild. Because I saw like they had Dr. Wario, which was funny.
Yeah.
Baby Wario.
Oh yeah, Dr. Baby Wario.
Like they're just going all out. Same with Mario Kart Tour. Like they're just like throwing out all these different types of characters
I'm
and
jealous of
costumes
the
and
Mario
stuff.
Kart Tour thing because I just
I
wish they would add
know.
that to a core Mario Kart game, honestly.
Right. Knocked them out once.
You have the Star Punch as well. I forgot how to do that with your controller.
Oh. Oh Lord.
Well, you lost it because you got hit. Oh. Careful. If one punch doesn't work, you want to like switch to another one because it'll like decrease your heart if he keeps blocking your hits.
Okay. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's gone.
Oh shoot! As soon as I was doing well, his face.
Yeah, when he's like that, you can totally keep wailing on him.
What happened? Oh, the timer.
Dodge his punch, then counter punch.
Thanks for the same advice.
This is my last match. I'm too old for fighting. I guess Super Punch Out is technically like a sequel to like Punch Out because that's like a year or two later. By that point, Glass Joe has already retired. So your first opponent in Super Punch Out is actually a fighter called Gabby J, who was trained by Glass Joe, and his win and loss record is just as bad as Glass Joe's. There you go.
Oh, nice. You did very well. All right. Let's see if we go. Okay. Let's see one more time. No.
Oof.
Shit. Shoot, I keep forgetting that. Oh god.
Oh no, you're tired.
Oh.
Ooh. You almost got him, I think. Oh. Okay, he's getting back up. If you can get him down one more time, I think you'll win.
Keep timing, off timing.
Oh, well, that's it. That was a TKO.
Done, right?
Yep.
Oh no.
Three knocks. Dang, last Joe. Two wins, 99 losses.
Dang.
Don't cry, Mac. You lost. Let's rematch. Are you ready for the next challenge? All right, I'll take over for this next one.
Yeah, you can take over. I'm sure you'll do a better job.
Ooh. Wait a minute. His win record didn't change. Oh, wait, what? That's weird. All right.
Maybe that's just like his score before you face off against him.
Oh, maybe so. Well, you get 20 hearts.
It's like his canon score.
Canon score. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, the game back then, it's like the game didn't tell you anything, so you had to look in the instruction manual probably to like learn everything about stuff. Or call Nintendo for help. Nintendo, what are these star points? How do you use them?
Yeah, how do you use those? Yeah, Nintendo hotline. Let me know. Let them know.
And they charge you like $1 per minute or whatever the heck.
Something like that.
That was a little ahead of our time, I think.
Yeah, I missed out on that. I missed out on that.
Yeah, a little too young.
Ah, oh, damn it. What the? There we go. Darn, I had to start.
If that was around, that's probably something I would totally do. If I was stuck on a game or something. Like, Mom, I need to call Nintendo.
Okay. Ooh, he's blocking a lot now. Okay, I gotta counter punch here. What are you waiting for? Oh, damn, he took forever to do that punch.
Dang, yeah.
I was like waiting for him so I can counter punch him, but then he took forever. Alright, we're done.
Boys.
On to the next challenge. Look, Glass Joe's like, oh, hang on. We're fighting. You won by TKO. You ranked up in 2. Are you ready for the next challenge? Oh, we're up against Von Kaiser from Berlin, Germany. 42 years old. What's the weight difference? Oh man, he's got me by like almost 30 pounds. Yeah, they do not care about weight class in this game at all. Like, not
just fight whoever the heck. Yeah, because there's like a big guy too. I forgot his name.
Oh, King Hippo. Yeah.
Yes, so like he should not be facing up against a little 4'7" guy who's like 100 pounds.
Okay.
It's not fair at all. Well, he's tricky.
Okay. You gotta be ready to counterpunch him. Oh crap! That was so quick. Okay. Damn it! I keep getting the star, but I keep... Oh, he's doing uppercuts now. Okay. That's a little easier to dodge for me, actually, personally. Alright. Yeah, he's just a smidge tougher than Glass Joe, but... Oh, what? Okay, that was weird. Oh, too soon. Ooh, wow! What was that?
Oh, so you have to press the start button to use the star.
Yeah, I did it earlier against Glass Joe, but like, and I made that mistake because I was like pressing minus instead, but like.
Yeah, you can hold up 3.
But that's like risky. Ooh. Okay. So round 1 is definitely gonna end before I finish him. Yeah, the last 2 seconds are gonna pass. Okay, so we're going to round 2. Keep your guard up. I was a boxing teacher at the military academy. Von Kaiser's backstory in the Wii version is like kind of hilarious, where he was like literally getting himself beat up by kids, and it made him like.
I love the little stories they did for each character. It was so much fun.
Oh my god! I tried to go for it. Didn't work. I did it again. So it is not possible to like. Okay, now I can get him. There it is. So yeah, even when you get your star punches, first you gotta not get hit if you want to actually use them. And the second thing is you have to learn when the best time is to actually just throw them out. Oh my god! I won! What?
Nice. He was like, oh no, I don't like it.
I guess it was the star punch finish that might have contributed. Wow, not gonna complain about that. Not gonna complain about that one bit. Title bout for the minor circuit. Alright, so who am I up against? Ah, yes, Piston Honda. 28 years from Japan.
Pounds.
He's got me by almost 60 pounds. Damn! It's 18 KOs.
Jeez.
Look how big he is.
Oh my god. Looks like a dang giant.
I haven't seen Attack on Titan yet. I'm not ready for this fight. Take this.
Little Mac has to literally jump in the air to hit him in the face.
This is not too bad so far, though. Oh, this attack.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, got him!
Nice. No hits.
I can't believe he got up for that in like 2 seconds. I got him his weak point. I gotta see if I can get him with his eye when he does that with his eyes.
I love his little winks, yeah.
Because I think you can get a star if you hit him while he does his wink.
Jeez.
Oh, crap. He might be doing the wink next. I'm trying to keep an eye out for it. Damn it. I'm like, now he did it and I wasn't ready.
So fast.
Now I got him.
Nice. But that was the star punch?
That was Star Punch. That might be a knockout, maybe. Nope, not quite. It rattled him, but it wasn't enough.
Have you beat this game before?
No. Yes!
Is
It's
there
done!
is there someone you always got stuck on? Or something?
Him? Piston? No. I never, like, this game or this character?
Oh, I meant like, is there another fighter that you would used to get stuck on a lot or something?
Oh, in the NES one, I gotta be honest, I've not gotten extremely far in the NES one, so I don't really know that answer. There's a few. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, nice, the training montage. This is so inspired by freaking
Rocky, but he has the pink
Rocky,
jumpsuit.
right?
It's between like the what I was telling you earlier about like how I connected with like Little Mac in these scenes that I was inspired to do the cosplay for Little Mac. Like I have the pink jumpsuit and everything, which now I regret not wearing it for this stream.
Still have it?
Oh, I still have it. Yeah, it's in the trunk of my car in case I ever need it with boxing gloves.
In case you gotta take someone out.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, just put on the and then the pass keys come if you want to do that. But honestly, suspend points just make it so you don't really even need to use those if you don't want to.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, you can. But if you want to get back in this. I gotta do another Punch-Out stream in the future with the jumpsuit. Anyway, I am now the minor title holder. We're against Don Flamenco from Madrid, Spain. Only a few years older, but he's got about they don't have the weight information anymore, but I remember max weight. He's about 40 pounds heavier. His rank is not as good as Wait, did I give you control?
Oh, I got disconnected.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh no.
I was disconnected from the
leaving the online system. Oh no.
Yeah.
We gotta reconnect then. Let me go ahead and oh god. Hang on. Let me make a spin point so it can continue from here.
You saved the. Yeah, I was gonna say make sure you.
Oh, I actually do have a suspend point from like directly before the fight actually, so I can just go from there. All right, let me go ahead and just add you on real quick. That was weird. It just like completely disconnected.
Yeah, my screen froze on that scene, so I was like confused.
Okay, so passcode, same code, 565. Okay. Whenever you get back in, we can load back in. And yeah, I'll let you do Don Flamenco. Cause I gotta spend points to go back to it if need be.
Okay, good. There's no no stakes.
Oh, hold up. What's this? Ooh, hold up. Let me change latency settings actually. Maybe that'll help a little. It's worth a try at least. Turn on the latency mode. There. Hopefully that helps a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it seemed to raise the bars at least for now. Okay. Load spin point. Here we go. And then switch to you. Alright. Go for it. Show Don Flamenco what you're working with. My god, this stage is like so blindingly green.
What?
Vamos, vamos. Venga, venga. No. Vamos, vamos. Venga, venga. So like he's an interesting fighter because he waits for you to hit him before he does his punches. So you're like forced to like make him block one, but before you can hit him.
Gotcha. Oh shoot!
Yeah, but once you're too weak to punch, then he just goes in. Don't be afraid to punch him once you have the combo going.
Okay. Cause like my heart's going down, so I have to just make sure that he's not blocking them.
Yeah, I understand. Oh my god, that was like almost a 10 count.
I know. I keep forgetting to press the A button when that happens.
Yeah, the pattern is you'll want to hit him. Yeah, once he does that long animation, then you can stop punching. That means the combo's pretty much done. Oh,
What happened? Oh, the timer.
dance like a fly, bite like a mosquito. Carmen, my love, I dance so sweet for you. Yeah, so the play is hit him, force him to use his attack, and then dodge that combo. When the combo's done, repeat. There we go.
Get out of here.
Yeah, back baby, you got this. Speaking of Mario being here, I love how in the Wii version they. Oh, now he's taking initiative.
Oh, oh Lord.
Ooh, yeah, now he's going. Now he's going for it.
Not expected.
Oh, and now he's going passive again. Just as soon as you get used to one pattern, he does another one. But if he's not attacking you desperately, that means it may still be a second.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm full expecting him to go back into full combo mode once he comes back up.
I know, me too. He's gonna go ham right now. He's not gonna.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh! Gee, it attacks so fast.
Oh wow, he's alternating. Oh! He's tripping you up. He's tripping you up with his mix-ups. Remember your fighting game instincts, Gray. Oh, what sucks is that in this game you have to like do like 2 to 3 successful dodges just to get your heart back up. Where if your heart's oh no!
It throws me off whenever you lose your heart and you have to like move faster. Or you move slower, so it's harder to dodge. Alright.
Let me load from there. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. He's not that hard. It's just like keep messing up.
Oh yeah, I keep
pretty easy.
Yeah, the first few opponents are not too bad. And they were saying that for the Wii version, that if you knew NES stuff, that it would be easy game for you. It works in reverse too, kind of. I consider this a way harder version of the Wii version, though.
Yeah, I don't remember if I beat the Wii version, but yeah, it's like very similar tactics, I think.
Oops. Oh god, okay.
You got it.
Okay, this one. What was that, the hearts though? He really does force you to like run out of the hearts though.
Maybe next level games will make a new Punch Out one day.
I would really like if they did.
That'd be cool. Because they did Luigi's Mansion 3 and they have like Punch Out references, which is cool in that game. But they also have like references to Mario Strikers, so it was probably just like an Easter egg for their history.
Come on, 3 dodges is like brutal.
They've had some missteps with Metroid. What was that game called? Federation Force.
Was it Next Level that made that one?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
that was a game they made before. Was it right before Luigi's Mansion? Maybe.
I think it's just.
I trust them.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Dance like a fly, about like a mosquito. His toupee is off. Oh man, I didn't even notice. They incorporated that into his moveset in the Wii version as well, knocking out the toupee.
The audience looks like they're Lego figures, like their faces.
They kind of do.
They're just like.
Okay, got him. It's the first knockdown. I should be. All things considered, I should be able to TKO him this round. Okay, he's gonna get a strike off first. I knew it. Yeah,
they made Dark Moon 2013, and then Metroid Prime, and then Luigi 3.
Like, Dark Moon, like, I don't hate
Yeah,
that game.
Yeah.
It's just I like.
But three was so good. So I like okay.
Three is good.
Three's like I feel like it's so like it got good reviews, but it's just like overlooked. I feel by a lot of people.
Oopsie.
So the game is awesome.
Oh god. And we're done. That was 3 knockdowns. Oh my god, he just like fell multiple times. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Was that the time for I actually forgot. I guess I'll find out.
Great fighting.
Okay, who's up? Oh, King Hippo's next.
Hippo. From Hippo Island.
Age unknown. Weight unknown. From
He's
Hippo
not even
Island.
a human.
From Hippo Island, South Pacific.
Is he a monkey?
You know he might be.
Wait, no. Maybe he's just a human, I guess. I don't know. Raised on some weird indigenous island. Huh.
Oh, you gotta wait
I
for
can tell you one thing. He definitely weighs more than you. You gotta punch him in the... Oh yeah, I remember this.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh god, he did another one of those.
Oh, I took off so much health.
Yeah, he's a strong puncher. It's really hard because you gotta wait for him to like open his mouth and to
pull up his shorts, right? Oh.
What the? Oh no! Oh, this is a really hard fight. Oh, you gotta try this fight.
Yeah. It's a fun one, it looks like. You can't hit him in the face, right?
No, you can't.
Oh god.
Oh my god! Oh.
Hard.
Well, that's a TK.
When you lose your health, it's like so hard to dodge. You have to do it so early. Alright, let's go.
Alright, give it a try. Yeah, so the key to beating him is you have to hit him in his mouth when he opens it, and then he drops his pants, and you hit him in his chest for combos. Now, the good thing about this fight is you only have to knock him down once. Then you win.
Oh.
But it's hard to get those openings. Wow, when is he... Bro.
I know, why is it taking so long? What the heck? Am I supposed to hit? Oh.
Oh, go. Yeah.
Wait, okay, were they doing it?
That took a ridiculously long amount of time. And yeah, once your heart is down, you need to like dodge everything. Here's your chance when he stops moving.
Oh. Oh, I missed it. Dang.
It's so hard to get those openings.
You only have like a tiny, like a second. No.
And then by the time you open, it's like, oh wait, I'm out of hearts. I can't punch. You get one heart back.
Oh no, I messed up. Wow.
Oh, you survived round 1 at least. His defense is too tough, Doc. Don't give up, Mac. Make him close his big mouth. Big mouth? Come on, Doc. Teach me more. I am the king. Is that the one time Mac canonically talks?
I was just thinking that. I'm like, he actually speaks. I forgot.
Because Mac definitely subscribes to the Nintendo notion of like never talking ever.
Yeah, because I don't even remember like how he sounds in Smash Brothers. I guess he just makes like grunts and stuff.
It's the same voice actor. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same voice actor that he had for Wii, which is to say he just does like grunts and like yeah and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To the point where I found it hilarious that in like the first cutscene for World of Light, they just pretty much gathered all the characters that actually talk together. There you go, you beat him, and that's it. He's done.
Nice.
He's not gonna get up.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you literally have to just knock him down once to win. Like, his defense is really tough to break, but if you figure it out, then he's easier. You beat him, Gray. Now you get to go move on to the next opponent.
Yes.
Ah, Great Tiger, 29, 132. So he's not that much heavier than Mac, but he uses sorcery.
Is that a dead tiger, like a skin?
It might be.
Right. Like it looks like it's like hanging off the edge of
it's kind
the ring. It's kind of creepy. Oh man, I don't remember what's his gimmick. Okay, so we'll find out.
The jewel. You gotta watch the jewel. That'll tell you when he does punches.
Oh, okay, I like barely see it. Ah! Okay.
Then you gotta counter punch right after.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, going so far. Oh. Ooh, nice!
I didn't know I could do that. Oh, dang it.
Getting stars in against any of the enemy boxes, just finding the exact right point to do it. Like, every boxer has like 1 or 2 hidden spots where you can get stars from them. You gotta know exactly when and where to punch. Which is one thing that the Wii version made way easier. They had like clear spots where you can get stars, and then other areas which are a little more hidden to get stars.
I feel like he's about to go crazy and do some stupid, crazy combo or something.
Yeah, well, eventually he'll start using his tiger magic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Keep your guard up. A kitten is no match for a tiger.
What weight classes exist? Not in this game. Not here.
Yeah,
what?
That's a tiger magic. He hasn't used it in battle yet, but... Oh, never mind.
What are you supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to punch him at the right time, I guess? Oh god. Please don't do that again.
Speaking of please don't do that again, later on you gotta check general chat because I shared like this really terrifying anti-piracy thing that Nintendo put in like Mario Party DS of all games.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter actually yesterday. It was like what? I was trying to get up.
Oh, look at him. He's like, yeah. He goes crazy.
It's like when if you pirated the game, it would say like during the mini game, it was like there are no rules or whatever.
Yeah. The Monty just kills you, and then Mario and everyone gets thrown into jail. And it's like piracy is no party.
My God.
With like the creepiest music ever that doesn't play anywhere else in the game. They
went out of their way.
They went out of their way to do that. Like the mini game itself is just like the mini game is just titled "Run," but then it says there, and then the buttons, then the control says there are no buttons.
Run. That's all you need to do.
Just run. but you can't press anything, so the Matsimo comes and kills you. All right, let me give this a try. Okay, I tried something there. Okay, you get 1 punch. Dice. Yeah. Is he gonna? There he goes. Okay, hang on. Ah! Damn. Ugh. Oh! Oh! Here we go. Okay, I'm just dodging erratically. What am I doing? Like I lost my flow completely. Alright, come on. Okay. Alright. Got one knockdown. I'm scared of that tiger magic.
That magic. I have no idea what was going on.
I forgot how to counter that. I completely forgot how to counter that. Like, if he does it again, I'll be lost. I'm confused. Oh, no. He's gonna lead off with it. His father was a great magician in India. Don't be charmed by his magic punches. So, a pussycat wants to fight a tiger. Oh boy, he's gonna lead off with the spell. Alright. Alright, let me get my head in the game here. There he goes. He's gonna lead off with the magic. Okay.
I think you just have to hit him when he's... How?
I didn't have enough health. I didn't have enough health to do a mouse counter. So dodging doesn't work there.
How do you...
Dodging does not work, I can tell you. Damn it. You can literally only get one punch on him from the charm punch. Here he goes again. Ah, damn it. I think you have to counter punch him there to defeat the magic.
I think so.
But like, I don't know what the timing is. And I'm mashing the button! Let's each get one more attempt on him and then we'll probably call it there. Great Tiger is a tough opponent. You'll be ranked down to number 3. Oh wait, hold on. Does that mean... Ah!
Wait, what?
We got ranked down because we lost twice. I'll try King... In that case, I'll try King Hippo once, and then if it doesn't work out, we'll call it.
It's a good time for you to try.
Yeah.
He's not too bad anyways. I haven't even been listening to the music. This makes me want to play Super Punch-Out.
Super Punch-Out is like a very different game. Oh god, damn it.
That's a game I didn't really... I probably played it before a couple times, but never really got into it.
Oh, really? I had the punch, too. Okay.
Sound effect is just like from Mario.
Ooh. Damn it. Just enough of a delay. No! No! Got you! Oh, okay. Help! Doc! Join the Nintendo Fun Club today, Mac.
What the heck?
Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, that was the thing that was around during the '80s, the Nintendo Fun Club. And he would occasionally do it during matches. Yeah, a promo. Like, he's asking, how do I help Mac join the Nintendo Fun Club today, Mac? I have my weakness, but I won't tell you how.
Fun Club.
And they brought that back with the Wii version, where occasionally Little Mac would be like, join Club Nintendo today, Mac.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Doc Lewis's Punch-Out, we talked about it last time we were together on stream, where it was like, you got the game for being a Club Nintendo member. So sometimes Little Mac would, Doc would be like, thanks for joining Club Nintendo, Mac.
Yeah, I just looked it up and it ran for like a year, apparently, like the issues.
Oh, okay.
And it just had like tips and tricks and game news and stuff. And comics.
That would explain why he said join the Fun Club today. This should be it. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty much discontinued in favor of Nintendo Power once that started coming out.
Ooh.
Which makes sense.
It does, it does.
Which was like the best thing ever.
I love Nintendo Power so much.
Oh, it was so good.
I still haven't put away. I still haven't put away that Wii issue I was like showing you guys the other day. Like I couldn't bring myself to put it away. with the
Yeah, I threw
reservations.
that. I threw those away. Like probably when I don't remember when I moved out of my mom's house or something. But like it was so sad, like having to throw all these issues away. Because I would love to just collect them, but I just
They
like
do
not space for stuff.
they do take room though.
Same
What
with
the?
Game Informer. I threw those away as well when I used to subscribe.
How long does he does the?
Actually, I think I still have Game Informer. I might still be subscribed to that. I don't remember.
There we go. Okay. Ah. You give him like so many hearts in this fight, but he also takes about a good amount when he punches. I got a knockdown. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Here he comes. I'm really just desperately looking for the. Wait, hold on. It must be the jewel. It must be the jewel. I have to pay attention to the jewel. Oh man. Keep your guard up. I have purred long enough. Now hear me roar. Wait, keep your guard up. Oh, I must have to block then. I have to like block all of his magic punches. There's no dodging. Here he comes. It wasn't working. Ah! Or I wasn't timing it right. My god. This fight. Uh-oh. What? But I dodged that! Oh, here we go. Oh no, magic! Ah, damn it. I don't know what the time is. AJ, what's up, man? I can't get up. Ah, that's it. Oh, well. Oh, my God. Great Tiger is dangerous.
Yeah, he is.
My God. So I guess that's to answer your earlier question. Oh, God. Give up. Retire. Game over. Start training to make a comeback. Wow.
Like they don't give you an option. It's like you can either give up or
I guess you lose 3 times. It's over. Wow. Well, I guess we've been forced to stop. We're gonna stop anyway, but we're like, here we go. All right, let's talk about Punch Out. Gray, you lead off. What are your thoughts about Punch Out after going through that original Punch Out?
Yeah, it's still a lot of fun. Out of like some other NES games, it's like it's not super dated. Like you said, like you and me just play this right now in 2020 and had a good time with it. I think it doesn't really teach you how to do some stuff, but I think once you just keep playing, you get the hang of things and you start to learn like the fighting methods of the other characters and
Yeah.
the boss enemies and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's really fun. I think still, I have a good time with it. Like I would love to keep playing more of this, but of course, we're gonna check out the other game. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, it's a great time.
Yeah. So yeah, my thoughts about it is like, as far as like its core game design, I think it still holds up very well in that respect because it's basically just a memorization game. Like you go through the opponents, and you have to kind of like figure out their patterns, whatnot, in order to like get through each opponent. You can't button mash in this game at all. Like you really do have to learn how to defeat opponents because they block a lot. And if if they block your attacks too much, you get punished, and then your heart runs out, and then you get attacked. So it's very much a game of memorization. You have to know when the right time to punch him is, and for a lot of fighters, it's similar, but there's a lot of stuff you have to learn. The opponent that was tripping us up was, of course, Great Tiger, because we could not figure out how to successfully counter his magic rush attack. If you could figure that out, it could probably be a bit easier, but that's going to require you to take multiple attempts. Now, I will say something about this game that probably would have discouraged a lot of people from playing this that was dated was, of course, the password system. But you can rectify that if you use save states. You can like literally keep fighting that opponent as many times as you want until you defeat them, until you figure out their patterns and then defeat them. So I would say that in today, with the Nintendo Switch Online service as it is with these suspend points, it's a lot more beginner friendly because it's still a very hard game. You still have to learn, but at least you won't have to, go start the entire game over or remember a complicated password just to go back to where you were in case, you just lose too many times. So I like that.
You can also kind of cheese your way through also, like using the save states, but then using them like after you get a knockout or something. So you can get closer and closer to winning, so you don't have to start the match over at least.
Right, for sure. Also, AJ out here doing a humble flex. He's saying for Punch Out I can't get past Mr. Sandman. Damn. So obviously he figured out the pattern to get past Great Tiger. We were not able to, at least not in this stream. I'm sure that if we put more time we'd figure it out eventually. But
is he the last one?
Sandman is the second to last opponent in original Punch Out. For Wii Punch Out, they actually had him as the final opponent of the regular. Yeah. So yeah, it's a tough game, but it's a lot of fun still because it's all about just the memorization, and until some of these until either Punch Out makes a return or the Wii Punch Out makes like a port on some like modern platforms, I would say this is still a very good way to play this game because it's fun. I think it really does hold out for what it does. Like graphically, it's really hard to identify a lot of the patterns of the boxers, but there's a lot of depth too. Like it seems like a very simple game, and it is, but it can get really deep if you want it to be. Especially if you're trying to like farm for like where to find the star punches. Like even if you defeat an opponent, that doesn't mean you've learned everything about them. Like you can still learn where the stars can be found in the opponents. You can find out easy ways to knock them down. Like for Glass Joe, when he's like coming off the stage, if you punch him literally as he's coming back on the stage, it's an instant knockdown. So that's one example of something you can do. Hold on one second. There we go. Something in my chair had broken off. Anyway, so that's an example of something that you can do. Same thing for Piston Hondo when he's like doing his same thing. When he's getting ready to do his like rush attack, if you punch him right as he's coming back into the ring, you can shut down the entire rush attack and not even have to deal with it. Which I didn't like. I don't know how to deal with the rush attack once he started it. I just learned how to counter punch him so that he doesn't get a chance to do it. So there you go. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there you go. All that to say, yeah, I do think Punch Out holds out pretty well. And then especially the way we did it, where you like take turns, one person, maybe we'll figure out something that you didn't, can make it even more entertaining today than playing it by yourself back in the day. Yeah. Last thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. Like, everything you said pretty much like sums up my thoughts on it. Like, thankfully, because of these save states and the NES classic application, like it makes it a lot easier to get through. Because if I was playing this and I had to restart the game every time
you lost 3 times, match,
that would get annoying, and I would hate that and probably not continue to play it. But thankfully, it's easier now to get through. So that's cool. For a lot of these older games, they become more accessible.
That I don't think it can be understated how much the save state feature really just makes these games tolerable today, to be perfectly frank, because like it's something I've said often on this show. NES games in particular, because these games are not 50 hours long. It's not an Assassin's Creed. It's not a Breath of the Wild. These are games that realistically, if they weren't hard, you could probably finish them in like 2 hours tops. For a lot of them. Yeah. So to make sure that people got their money's worth out of that $50 or however much it was back then, you have to make the games hard. And you kind of have to make them start all the way from the beginning of the game every time you lose to justify that price tag, because then you keep playing it. That's automatic replayability from back then. The difficulty and sending you back so you could eventually get to the credits and say you finished the game. Nowadays, not only do we have those games that are all those hours, but we have so many games available now. So for someone to like today, like especially an adult gamer like ourselves, for us to justify going back to an old NES game, first off, you got to get through the graphics hurdle, which is something that a lot of people can get through. I would say we're exceptions, but like a lot of people can't through the graphic hurdle. I think we both know someone who can't get through that graphic hurdle often.
I was just gonna mention them, but it's fine. We don't have to say his name. He
Yeah.
knows. He knows.
He knows. He knows. But yeah, if you can get past the graphic hurdle, then save states will really help you get through these games because then you won't be. They'll still be hard. You still got to complete the levels, but you won't have to restart from the very beginning of the game. If you as long as you use your save states correctly, you won't have to start from the very beginning of the game when you lose. So you can just literally keep trying that level until you beat it. And Punch Out definitely is. It's not strictly level based. You're fighting different opponents, but it still works in that same degree because each fighter is almost like a level that you have to conquer, to figure out the patterns and how to get through it. So, yeah, if it's a game, this game in particular, I know a lot of people would probably want to give it a try because obviously Little Mac is in Smash, so a lot of people have eyes on Punch Out. So yeah, the game is here.
See where
You
you
can play
came from.
it, and yeah, it is fun. It's definitely requires some patience, but save states will make that easier for you, and it's not too bad a game to complete even. So yeah, Punch Out's pretty fun. Let's go ahead and move right along though, because we're going to be going into the next game. So like I was saying, Punch Out is a game that is a cult classic series today, and the next game we're playing is a meme.
Not.
Pro wrestling. So, fun fact about pro wrestling. Yeah, the game is just called Pro Wrestling. It's one of those. It's like one of the sports games, like the soccer or the baseball. It's just literally the game is literally called Pro Wrestling. And Nintendo Switch Online was like the first time that they had really actually brought back this game in like a virtual console-esque service, because on both the Wii Virtual Console, the 3DS Virtual Console, and even the Wii U Virtual Console, they never brought this game over for whatever reason. So the Switch Online service is like the first time that they brought pro wrestling, and that was actually something they advertised when this service first started. It's like, hey, you can play all these NES games, including for the first time since the original NES was pro wrestling. So it's here. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a multiplayer pro wrestling game where you can just do sick tricks on opponents. And this game is a meme mainly because of the thing. Like if you win a match, the referee goes, "A winner is you." Like if you're familiar with that meme, that's where it comes from. "A winner is you" comes from this game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think there's others. I think there's other grammatical errors in this game, but the most notorious one is "A winner is you." The one, like, it's used in so many games. I remember in Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, early in the game, when Bowser is just minding his own business, Fawful, disguise, comes up and says, "Excuse me, a winner is you," and he offers him the potion that, like, he swallows everything. So that was a little reference to that. Yeah. And that's pretty much its legacy, honestly. That meme is pretty much this game's legacy. There's nothing too much to say about it. It's literally just a pro wrestling game. So let's read the description. We'll get started. Somersault Kick, Flying Cross Chop, Iron Claw. This sports title was released for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1987. Grapple with your opponent using well-timed A and B button presses and use the control pad to perform others various techniques. But remember, timing is key. In one-player game, you need to defeat your opponents in 5-minute matches. Defend the title of champion 10 times in a row to face Great Puma. In two-player game, you'll play best of 3 matches in untimed rounds. Okay. So we'll do a little bit of... So for the sake of making sure we try everything in this game, we will do a little bit of both. I will try the...
Cool.
We can take turns doing the one-player game because I've actually never tried the one-player game. And then we'll do the two-player game, which is hilarious.
So I get like 2 little pixels.
Oh, by the way,
Fighting each other.
this title screen is sports game title. Like, you hear this music?
Is what?
This title screen is literally sports game title music. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, give me a second. Like, and I mean that quite literally. Like, listen to the title screen one more time.
I feel like this is from something else that I've heard.
Yes,
Sure.
yes, it is. Let me see if I can find the other game. Not this one. I'm sorry. Let me try Paceball. Yeah, listen.
Oh wait, is it the same exact song?
Same exact song. That's what I'm saying. It's sports game song. Let me see if I can find one.
Like baseball and golf in those games, they all have like a similar.
Let me put on volleyball. Yeah.
Great. They just like busted all these out around the same time too.
Yeah. It's literally just sports game. The song for these. All these title screens had the same one. I do think there's one more. Let me try tennis real quick. Yeah. There it goes. So there's 4 games that had the exact same title music. All right, so let's go ahead and do it for real.
Oh, come on, Nintendo. Actually, are these first party games?
They're all
right?
first party games. That's why they did it.
Yeah.
Like they just get like it is theme of sports games. Fighter Hayabusa, nation Japan. Date of birth 9/18/1951. 280 pounds. Starman, nation Mexico. Like question mark.
He has like a star in his face.
Yeah. Kin Korn Karn from Korea.
Oh, that sounds offensive.
That's it kind of does.
Sounds
Giant Panther from USA.
6'6". Wow,
That's
these
tall.
guys are big.
The Amazon, nation unknown, date of birth unknown. Piranha Bite Outlaw
Like a
Choke.
fish monster.
King Slender.
What the heck?
What are these titles, and why aren't any of these guys in Smash?
Yo.
Okay, so 2-player game. One player plays a Hayabusa, the other plays a Starman. I'll do 1-player game for a second just so I can try it out.
Okay. Whoa.
I gotta fight Starman.
This is like just like punch. Like it's just literally Punch Out, but we're wrestling.
Yeah.
The
Oh
crowd
man.
looks the same.
So controls are super not taught to you. I am literally just trying to figure this out as best I can.
How do you win? Like, do you just is there like health? No, right? It's just
Oh man. I'm kind of figuring it out. Oh no. This certainly is pro wrestling.
this is very just. Oh, imagine me a kid like on Christmas getting this game. It's like they have to just play this for the rest of the year only. This
Oh my
game
god,
only.
he keeps countering me too. Okay.
What the? Oh my god. Jesus.
Okay. Oh my god. I can't get a hit on him.
5 minutes is a long match.
It is. It is. Oh, that was a pause menu. Oh my god. So select does nothing. Okay. Bro. Oh no! I lost. What a pity!
What a pity.
Game. Wow. Alright, Greg. Take it away. Go ahead and
Is that
show
like a
Star.
story? The
Go ahead.
campaign is just like,
Yeah, 1-player game is pretty much the campaign.
oh, I can switch.
Oh, you can. Interesting. How are you switching? What button are you pressing?
I'm just pressing the left and right stick,
I see.
so you can scroll through each thing.
That's cool. So there's a lot of multiple playable characters.
Yeah. Let me try his Amazon character right here. See what happens. So 8 to like kick. How do you? Oh god. What do you even? You just use A and B?
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god.
How is he not dead? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Dang.
Attack again.
Okay. Oh jeez. Oh. Why are you doing that? I forgot to change the titles. They were currently playing pro wrestling.
There you go.
Okay.
How far graphics have come, man.
Oh my god. Just looking at
Wrestling. This is 34 years ago, I think.
This. Yeah, something like that. Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh my god! I didn't know you can go off stage. Somebody dead. Can I hit the cameraman? Oh.
Oh, you lost because you spent 20
I
seconds off
lost?
the ring.
What?
Yeah, I was doing a count. I was doing a second countdown. All right. Well, let's try a 2-player game out real quick. All right. I'll choose my fighter. Can you choose yours?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be Star Man.
How many characters? 1, 2, 3.
I think there's
4,
6 in total.
And there's 5. Yeah. Very different characters. Like they're all.
Yeah, for sure. Giant Panther. All right, let's do this.
Why not?
Oh, nice. Oh! Oh, God. My God.
This music.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh!
Like button mash.
I'm also button mashing. I don't know the buttons here.
Something she'll ever see. Oh my god. Doing backflip.
Ugh.
I didn't do it. Can I bounce off like this? Oh no.
I think it's only if you're like thrown or not rocked or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh.
Clothesline.
Like, it's like kicking. Like. Oh my god.
What? The hell was...
I don't know. Like.
Oh, there it is. It certainly is pro wrestling.
Music is driving me crazy. It'll randomly slow down too.
Yeah. Honestly, it sounds hilarious when it slows down. So you're saying, Gray, this is not going to win Best OST of 2020 for you? And the answer to that, of course, even though he didn't answer, is obvious because, of course, the running for Best 2020 OST is already passed, so this is going to be in the running for Best 2021 OST.
How do you... Wait.
What is video games sometimes?
What is...
There's like no meters or anything, so I don't know how long this even... And the matches are 2-player are not timed. This will continue until one of us wins.
It's... How long are you supposed to hold them down? Like 10 seconds or like 5
3.
seconds?
They gotta be going for 3. But none of us have even gone past 1 yet. I told you this game was gonna be funny. Oh!
Jeez. Okay, that has to be... It doesn't even
That
matter.
that was the first 2 count. Ah, what? He's getting to 2 now. So there must be some kind of stamina meter going on here. Oh my god. Ugh. it's getting there. What? All that and it really is about the timing, I guess, like about the button presses.
Hey. Hear that alarm? You almost won.
Yeah, something like that.
I just headbutted you. Whoa.
Okay. Oh my god, that was too close. Even the movements of the fighters are kind of funny. Oh! I guess that's that. We did it. We completed. There it is. A winner. Winner is you. Challenge next match. Wait.
Oh, we don't even. Oh, okay.
Do you want to do another match? Because
We're worth 2 now.
are we? Are we? I don't know. I think I got the idea.
Get the hang of it. Got the gist of it now.
Yeah, I think we understand. Oh god, I didn't mean to capture. Oops, god. Oh, I think we understand pro wrestling. Oh man. Okay. So, pro wrestling, the NES sports of the NES Sports series. You got any burning thoughts before I go?
It's cool that they have different playable characters.
That is cool. I'll give that game that.
Same
6
thing.
playable characters, and that you can easily switch between
I
them.
didn't Yeah, I didn't expect that.
AJ says, I believe the arm means that you were close to dying. That makes sense.
Okay, that's what I kind of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, man, it's just a wrestling game, really. When it comes, it's literally just a wrestling game. Like, it seems like you just have 2 moves. Like, I guess some things you can pull off if you
know
like
what you're
have
doing.
the opponent in the right spot.
Yeah, if
like,
you know, yeah.
Yeah, local multiplayer, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I feel like if this game had like, you know, maybe the original instruction manual did, but I feel like if you had like actual button inputs of like how to do the combos here, it'd be a lot more fun. But as it was, just kind of like going through those motions of like just like either punching or kicking depending on the range, and then just like I really didn't like after all the minutes we did a single player match, we did a multiplayer match, and neither of us were like really figuring out how to like do combos. We were just kind of mashing buttons and just hoping for the best. Honestly.
Yeah. Again. Yeah, this doesn't explain things well, but that's like most NES games. They just kind of throw you in.
Sure, and this is but this one like it's a little worse just because of the fact that, you know, with a Mario game there's nothing really to explain. You have your simple controls and you know what to do. With pro wrestling, I just feel like without understanding, like it just like doesn't feel as entertaining for that reason. By the way, the title screen, if you see the title screen, I don't recognize any of those sprites. Are those even fighters in the game that we were looking through? The referee looks the same.
Yeah, the game does not look like that.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so there's a single player where I guess you can just go through opponents and then become champion, but you lose once and you're pretty much out, so it's not like Punch Out where you can just like do 3 attempts. I mean, if you use to spend points, I guess that could be just a saving grace for you to just kind of get through it, if anything. Um, but as for the multiplayer, it's cool that it's there. It's hard to really grade this game honestly because like there's just so much we don't know, and there's just so much that's just really not explained, and we're not figuring it out. I don't know how deep this game goes. I can tell you that it was funny to do these matches, but I wouldn't. But I feel like it was funny just because we didn't know what we were doing, and then the music was hilarious. It's hilariously bad. The music. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's not iconic at all. It's not like
and
something
then
you listen to.
even the title screen, we joked about that right before we started recording the game. Is like it's literally NES sports game. The title screen music. Like there's 4 sports games that have the exact same title screen music, which I didn't realize there was that many that had the exact same music. That was interesting to learn today, but here we are. They do. They all do.
Yeah, I was reading some stuff about it, and there was actually one person who came up with the game, and there was only one programmer. I think
Really?
one person worked on this, which is interesting. Yeah, and like
Wow.
when it came out, it was actually like it was like the best-selling game in the U.S. for about 2 months, apparently. And there was a website that named it the best sports game of 1988, stating that it offered realistic graphics, nonstop action,
You
and
know,
realistic wrestling moves. Which at
I
the time, of course, I'm
sure,
sure
of
the games
course.
that came out before this were like didn't look like this at all. Like this was probably so advanced, and I'm like, oh my god, you can actually see the wrestlers and there's a crowd and stuff. So that was probably a big deal
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure, for sure.
at the time.
It just mentioned that he also has the NES on the Switch. Yeah, it's honestly a great feature just for like all these different like games that you have. It's the reason why we get to do this show because to play all these different NES games that I otherwise would have never experienced or have experienced
Mm-hmm.
in other forms. So it's cool to just kind of be able to check them out for free without and it's good that they are free because a lot of these games definitely would have been if you had spent money on them you would have felt satisfied by it. But there's also a
Yeah,
lot of them that are just not that you would be like, yeah, let's let's
yeah. Like if I bought this game for like $5, I would be kind of disappointed, probably.
for real, honestly. But yeah, I guess final thoughts on pro wrestling. I guess for its time, it feels really. It's talked about a lot about among people who do have NES games. So I suppose if you really did put like extended time into the game and like really took the time to learn it, there's probably a lot of fun to be had here. But I also really can't justify a game like this when there's like so many other games you can play online. I mean, it's free, so it's got that going for it. But like for a multiplayer experience, I feel like there's better choices out there. Even if you did want to take the time to like learn how to do the wrestling. And as far as a single player experience, like I don't really see a lot of the depth there. Like I can appreciate what this game is for its time, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't feel pro wrestling holds up that well today. That's my thoughts. What about you?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I feel the same way, especially when you compare it to a game of another sports title like Punch Out, which
Mm-hmm.
came out like the same year, I think. Because Punch Out has like a little bit more, it has a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more
Sure.
heart, a little bit more content. Even though
Yeah.
there's no like local multiplayer, I think it has a lot of character like showing off. Like all the characters have different personalities and where they're from, and it's like a little bit silly the way they move and they're animated and stuff. And this game compared to that just is like kind of lacking, where like you have 5 characters, but they don't really have much. They have a little bit of backstory, but I feel like they all probably play exactly the same. Like they all
Yeah.
look the same. They're all just wrestlers with like a different face, pretty much a different color scheme.
Well,
Um,
I'll say this much based on
yeah,
what you just said, based on the different characters. I think a game like this, if it got like this is something I've been saying a lot in the series lately. I've noticed, but like I feel like if this game in particular kind of got like a modern remake on the eShop for like I don't know, like $5 or $8, just like not much improved, but like a move list for starters, but the exact same characters and the same thing. It could be like a fun little modern take, but I just feel like it's just too dense right now for it to be justified for a modern day. That's my thought because
yeah,
I
for
because I
sure.
because I like the design of Starman. Starman, I am shocked that Starman in particular with his unique design is not at least an assist trophy in Smash or a spirit. Like nothing from this is a first party Nintendo game, but nothing survived of this game past excluding the a winner is you meme, and that's shocking to me. Like
Yeah.
like nothing.
I also oh, what was I gonna say? I just forgot. Yeah, I think if like some indie developer or something made like a cool. I'm surprised we don't already have like a cool like modern indie game that's like a wrestling title with like cool characters and cool power ups and stuff. Like I'm surprised that hasn't really been done yet. We have stuff like Sports Story and Golf Story, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it would be so cool to get like an indie pixelated wrestling game like this. But you know, cool cast of characters, like almost taking inspiration from this and giving the characters personalities and different moves and different like arenas maybe. It could be cool to see.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Is saying if you need help with Double Dragon 2, we can play together. May take you up on that if I decide to do a Double Dragon 2 playthrough. It's not in the cards at the moment, but yeah, maybe so, maybe so. Yeah, that's my thoughts on pro wrestling. It's a game that has, but it's a game that I think was really good for its time, but I don't think has much value today, quite frankly. Any other last thoughts before we close this out?
Yeah, pro wrestling is just like out of all these NES games and this collection, you can probably skip it
Mm-hmm.
unless like you're super interested in like checking out all of Nintendo's premier sports titles,
Yeah, for
uh,
sure.
or like their initial sports releases, you know, with soccer and tennis and stuff. Just to see like the history, and it was made by one person, which is cool to know. Like that's I'm sure that per one person is like super proud of this game and doing it themselves.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no
Um,
doubt. Especially since they did so many.
but yeah, it's something that can be fun for a few minutes, like we just experienced. But I think playing more than that, you won't really find much else
For sure.
to discover. And yeah, just kind of like very bare bones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Honestly, of the sports games that I've played so far on the NES, I think honestly my favorite is still ice hockey. I played that with Kyle a few weeks ago for that episode, and that game actually really holds up. The ice hockey game, there's so many settings. It's actually really fun to play once you figure it. Once you it like you, it only takes you like a minute or two to figure out the controls, and then once you figure it out, it's so much fun. And then Kyle not forced me, convinced me to play on the fastest setting, and the fastest setting is where that game is at. That's where you play the slower settings to learn how to play ice hockey, then you play the fast settings to have fun with ice hockey, and it actually gets really fun. Like I would actually highly recommend ice hockey of all the NES games here. NES sports games to be clear. But that one's actually good. But yeah, and pro wrestling is unfortunately not. Anyway, so with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. It's a nice hour and a half stream, not too short, not too long. I think we got a good handle on both games. So yeah, I want
yeah.
to thank everyone for coming out for this episode. It was a lot of fun. Give me 1 second because I actually have the schedule of what's supposed to be coming up next for next week. I can tell you right now, Toby is going to be my guest for next week for HP Criticals doesn't hold up, but I just wanted like double check which game we're playing because there's a lot actually. Give me 1 quick second while I pull it up. It's further down the list. No. While I'm looking down the list, great. You can go ahead and plug anything that you want to do. I know we usually do it at the end, but you can go first.
Yeah, sure. You can find me on Twinfinite. I mean, on Twinfinite. You can find me on Twinfinite. That's where my writing is, twinfinite.net. You can find me on Twitter at Grayson Morales. If you guys want to follow me, I put out some stupid tweets. So you can check me out there if you would like. I also have a podcast called the Positive Players Podcast, which you can listen to on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and stuff, where I interviewed several people in the industry, including Mr. Brandon,
Hey.
and Jarrell as well from HP
Mm-hmm.
Critical, some other my friends in the industry, and just talked about video games and how they're dealing with the current pandemic and things. So I have a couple episodes up, and I also plan on bringing that back next year in some form. So that's something you can check out if you want.
Can't wait. All right. And yes, I finally got it up. So next week, Monday the 28th, myself and Toby will actually be playing 2 shoot 'em up games. We're going to be playing Gradius and we're going to be playing Twin Bee. Both games, if I'm not mistaken, are made by Konami. They're both games where you use a little ship and just like shoot up a bunch of enemies, but they're quite distinct in a lot of ways. But yeah, that'll be for next week. I do not have an estimated time yet. It's going to be an earlier episode, kind of like I did this one, just because Toby is like in a very different time zone than me. He's like 5 hours ahead of me, so 8 o'clock episodes really don't work for his schedule. So I do have to. It'll be roughly around the same time. I would say noon Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern around that time. But I definitely follow our social media, which I'm going to tell you guys in a second, to for some up-to-date information on when we have that actually scheduled itself. But as far as this week is concerned, we have a stream coming up both this Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday at around 7 p.m. or so, I'm going to be doing 2 Christmassy themed game. I'm going to be playing Kingdom Hearts Melody Memory, doing the 2 Christmas songs that are in that game. The idea is to do them in proud mode, full chain, so do that on stream. And I'm also going to be playing some Pikmin 3, the Fortress of Festivity, which is the Christmas theme level they have in that game in mission mode, which you're literally inside like a giant house with like during Christmas, and it's super awesome. I cannot wait to try out that level. So that's going to be at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, which is Christmas Eve, if you're free, you can join me as I do a Toy Day stream around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. I don't have exact time. I'll give the social media, so again, follow the social media to find out exactly when that. And yeah, I'll just be working with Jingle, the winter reindeer, to deliver presents to all of my people in my town. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, so that's social media. If you want to stay up to date on all of our streams, articles, and whatnot. We're on Instagram at HPCritical Gaming. You can follow us on Facebook at HPCritical. And for the most up-to-date information, follow our Twitter, which is at critical_HP. And on that note, if you enjoyed this stream, definitely check out our website, hpcritical.com. We have many articles written by writers like myself available on gaming and even other topics like movies, shows, anime, books, and more. And our site does get updated daily, so definitely check every day for some new articles from us. And it's concerning the stream, all streams go up on our YouTube 2 days after they are done recording. So if you missed anything of the stream, you want to check out past episodes of HP Critical Doesn't Hold Up, that is all on our YouTube. The YouTube is literally just called HP Critical, just a space after HP and Critical. Space between HP and Critical, I should say. If you like our work and you want to support it, you can also support us at patreon.com/HPCritical. If you do that, not only will you have our thanks, but you also get goodies like bracelets and stickers. You'll be able to influence future streams and even have spots on our podcast. And last but not least, on the website itself, if you sign up for our newsletter, you can get monthly emails on our top-rated articles. You'll get stream schedules. You will get podcast information. You'll get tournament information for our tournaments that we do every other month. And Patreon info as well. Thank you to all our Patreon supporters. So a lot of cool stuff coming in the future. So with that, oh, Grayson disconnected. But he's still here. All right, everyone.
Yeah,
take care. Take care and catch you guys next time. And Donald says bye too.